Hi, what up YouTube? It's been a minute and I'm excited about today. It's rest day, so we can't work out, which is fine, honestly. Working out anyways, so we're just gonna enjoy a little White Claw. As I was editing my last video, I realized I had about 30 minutes of rant, just me spewing at the camera, that I didn't have time to add in the video because we only have 20-25 minutes in a video, you know what I mean? So I figured I've got a lot to say. I got a lot to say to people and I gotta get it out there somehow. So I figured, why not hop on a podcast? Why not host my own podcast? Maybe it's a little less entertaining, but that's all right. I gotta get my ideas out there somehow, you know? And then when I'm an adult, a parent, and my kid, you know, I'm trying to raise a healthy, happy kid, I can show them this. I can, hey, here's the book of Togi. Here's all the wisdom that I have. Maybe we'll do some Togi tips in the podcast, who knows? All the wisdom that I have, watch this podcast, son. Start them off young so they know the secrets to life. 6 years old, my son's gonna be watching this podcast. Trenbolone, T-R-E-N, Trenbolone. And that's the side effect of steroids that people don't talk about. More money, more bitches, less problems. Oh, why are fucking Jewish people so sneaky all the time, bro? Some people will say sober is the way to go. I'm here to say that I'm not really into that. But I'm really excited. We have some special guests today. I've been good friends with these people for a long time. Ever since I started steroids, these few guests have played a huge role in my life. They've done a lot for me, and I think they could share some of their wisdom with you guys. First, check it out, check it out. Togi tees, baby. Boom. Here's some of the shorts. Boom, I like these a lot. Very quality stuff. If you wanna, you know, more updates on that shit, and we do giveaways as well, how about that? Togi Apparel on Instagram right there, give them a follow. Yeah, I'm gonna wear these every day, I'm gonna love them. But they are $40 for a pair of shorts. Some people on the Kickstream heard that and they're like, oh, $40, that's fucking ridiculous. If you don't have $40 for a pair of fucking shorts, go shop at Ross. Ross Dress for Less is for you. I could sell a pair of shorts for $15, no problem. It would be a literal cum rag. Nothing pisses me off more than I buy a t-shirt from a company, I wear it once, I wash it once, and everything gets fucked. The collar gets fucked, it shrinks a ton, and it sucks, and then you throw it away, and you end up busting a shit ton of loads in it. I can't have you busting loads in my own goddamn clothes, people. I can't have that. If I catch any of you busting loads in my clothes, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Grow up. If you can't afford it, hit the scene. Here's a good way. You know, say you only have $10 for a pair of shorts. Take your $10, go to the goddamn casino, turn it into 40, big fucking deal. Turn it into 80, now you can buy 2 pairs of shorts. Problem solved, so I don't wanna hear anybody bitching about it at all. Our guest today, we have voices number 1 and the Ment voices. I'll tell you what, Ment is a hell of a drug. It's 10 times more anabolic than testosterone. So anyways, we've been putting that in our body. Gonna be pounding a little rain. This is my 3rd one today, so we're gonna be sipping it slowly. Alright, so first up, we are going to talk about my current cycle, because I've updated it again. I've updated my cycle every single YouTube video, because it's a work in progress. And this is why you need a coach, guys, and I mean this seriously, because your cycle, your body, it's kind of like you're a science experiment. You put these drugs in your body and everybody reacts differently to different compounds. And this video is not for educational purposes, it's not for any purposes other than your entertainment. I'm not telling you how to do these things, I'm telling you specifically, don't take drugs unless you want to. Of course, I'm not your fucking dad, but this is what I take. If steroids did not give me the muscle mass that they did, and all they did was make me lose hair, increase blood pressure, get gyno, get acne, but it had the same mental side effects, I would still take steroids. That's my favorite side effect of steroids, is the mental side effects, which is not talked about too commonly. And it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes people go begonkers and fucking dirk their schmirker durker, which is not good. You can't be doing that. So, just be aware that it's kind of a flip of a coin. When you hop on, you never know. Are you gonna react amazing or are you gonna react poorly? But here's what I tell people, In my opinion, it's not like once you go over the edge, it's game over. It's not like, fuck, once I go unnatty, it's forever that way. You're natural, you say you hop on and you just dabble with a little testosterone for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and you fucking get acne, you're going crazy, worst side effects possible. You know what you can do? You know what you can do that they don't tell you? You can stop taking steroids. Holy shit, never thought about that one. And it's not like your natural testosterone is going to be fucked for the rest of your life just because you did 6 weeks of testosterone. If you're extremely unlucky, 0.00001%, maybe. A lot of people see it as this, you know, once you cross over, there's no going back. And that's just not the case. I saw the Max Taylor clip. We'll put it up right here.
You know, most people that started gear wish they would have waited or wish they didn't do it at all. Like, tell me one person you've met that doesn't regret besides the twins.
Who the fuck are you talking about? I know a lot of people that take steroids. 100 people that take steroids probably. And every single one of them loves it. It's a 100% rate of people loving it. Does that mean you're gonna love it? No. But I'm just saying, we can't have people spreading this propaganda about biohacking. And that brings up another good point. That brings up another amazing point. I get a lot of comments, oh, natty is the way.
This is why you stay natural right here.
Stay natty, guys, natty's better. How the fuck are you gonna tell me that if you've never done fucking steroids? You know, I as a man that has been natural, lifted naturally, lived life naturally, and lived life enhanced, lifted enhanced, I can give you a fair comparison. My comparison is, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even go to the gym if I was natural. It would be too fucking boring. But you have people that are natural and they go, oh, stay natty because natty's better, durka shmirka durka durka. That's like listening to a motherfucker that says, oh, chocolate ice cream is the best. Trust me, chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla. But I've not tried vanilla. I just know that chocolate's better. What? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That does not make any fucking sense. And my diagnosis is that these people, they're trying to hold you back with them. They're too scared to pick up the needle themselves and experiment, but they're sick and tired of seeing people like me grab their nuts and fucking decide to shrink the shit out of them. Stab Dirk and now I'm a schmirk. If we all stay natty, we can all stay fucking small losers, second-class citizens. We can all stay that way, which makes us all first-class citizens. If we're all losers, we're all winners. And this is all because they're too scared to try. All right, anyway, so let's hop right into a cycle review. A lot of people aren't willing to show their full stack. A lot of people, because you know what? The internet is a ruthless place. You show your full stack, and people just immediately assume you're supposed to look like Sebum. There's an epidemic, which I don't give a shit about. But I'm just gonna tell you guys the truth. Dose liars.
I went to Miss USA taking 500 milligrams of testosterone with a shot of Deca a week.
It's not important. It's not important. But I'm just giving you guys the honest truth. This is a stack that a real bodybuilder would potentially run. Am I going into a show? No. Does that mean I can't run whatever the fuck I want because it's my fucking body? No. Either way, this is the full stack. Ping. Should you do this stack? No, you might literally die if you take this stack, and I'm not even exaggerating. 900 testosterone, 900 millivanills testosterone, 900 millivanills equipoise, EQ, Bodybuilding, the horse steroid, 150 millivanills of ment. So far, I'm only a few days into it. It's strong. I can't sleep off of it. It's kind of very similar to Tren. We'll see if it stays around. 6 IUs of growth hormone. IGF-1, 50 mcg pre-workout, tri-amino pump, half a cc. I have to pin that into the site. So say it's arm day, Tanner wants me to pin my bicep half a cc and the other bicep half a cc. I'm gonna tell you what's not gonna fucking happen is that. No shot, Tanner, am I pinning my goddamn biceps with a half a cc of oil. There's no needle going in my bicep. You know, a needle's also not going in my chest. A needle's not gonna go in my fucking calf. I'm telling you right now, the needle is only meant to go in your hips, shoulders, and lats. Anywhere else is just craziness, just absolute madness. 20 milligrams of Superdrol pre-workout, 20 milligrams of Anadrol pre-workout. The draws. The draws are great. 200 milligrams of glutathione, 4x a week. This is just to, keep me alive. Telmisartan, 160 millivanills. I didn't add this on here, but Nebivolol, about 510 mils. Baby aspirin, 160 milligrams. If you think I should look bigger because of this stack, well, maybe ponder it this way. It's because I just started taking this stack. Before, I was running 250 test. Are you expecting me to look like I'm running this stack 2 days in? Or maybe in 2 months, after we've done it, we'll see what we're looking like. So, what do we think about these compounds? Let's talk about it. I've taken 9 compounds in my entire life, and let's talk about my favorites to least favorites in a little review. We're gonna start at my least favorite, go down to my favorite. So number 9, least favorite. Trenbolone, T-R-E-N, Trenbolone, Trenbolone, Trenersin. You guys know I've done every drug in the book. Every drug in the book. Tren is easily the least pleasant compound I've ever put in my body. Let me tell you what, I was going genuinely insane off of the Tren. Now, I got my screws back locked in. And usually I'm a pretty level-headed guy. Usually I've got all my shit tight. You know, people want some voice of reason advice, they come to Togi. That's what it used to be like. Then I took Tren. And let me tell you what, Tren ruined my life for the time I was on it. I couldn't sleep. I was angry. I was anxious. So let me tell you what happened. I was on Tren for 2 weeks. Within that 2 weeks, I blocked 4 of my good friends off of my phone. You text a girl back, hey, sorry I blocked you. It was just the Tren. You can't blame me. It was just the Tren talking. That wasn't me. Sorry about that one. And then I got kicked out of my frat. My own fraternity blackballed me because I fought the president. But I'll stand on that business. Even though I'm off the Tren, no matter what, if someone's treating you like shit, no matter who it is, you gotta give them give them one of those, bro. Because if you walk your whole life getting disrespected, you're gonna just continue and continue to get more and more disrespected as you go. Because then people see, oh, he's a pushover. You can walk all over him. Absolutely the fuck not. It just takes one time. It just takes one time of somebody giving you some bullshit. And if you take that shit, you are gonna be dealing with shit for the rest of your life. So anyways, stand on that business. 8. Anavar. Absolute dog shit oral. Everyone says when you first hop on steroids, oh, take Anavar, it's mild. Hardly any side effects. You know what there's also not any of? Pros. It doesn't make you any more fucking jacked. It's like creatine plus, bro. It makes your workouts a tiny bit better, but it fucking wrecks your liver, wrecks your cholesterol, and it doesn't do shit. It's literally the steroid for females. And people talking about an Anavar only cycle. You know what it also does? It nukes your testosterone. You take an Anavar only cycle, your testosterone could go down by up to 50%. 7. Ment. M-E-N-T. I just started Ment, almost a little too strong. I can't sleep on it, but to be fair, I just started it, so maybe it's gonna get better. 6. Anadrol. This is where I start getting into things that I enjoy. I enjoy Anadrol, it feels amazing. It's like Anavar's big brother. Feels amazing pre-workout for me, however, it's horrible for your liver. 5. Primobolan. Primobolan is a DHT derivative. It's like Tren, but more quality muscle. It puts on muscle very slowly. It acts slowly, but the muscle you put on is dense. It's hard. You're strong. It's honestly perfect. The only reason I don't like Primo is, oh, and also your sex drive on Primo through the roof. You need to have a girlfriend if you're running Primo, or you're gonna be banging a lot of twos, because it's kind of those things where you pretty much have to have sex every day on Primo, or you're gonna fucking... The reason I don't like it is it's the #1 steroid for balding. You will go bald so fucking fast. Number 4, MK677. It's very mild. It doesn't do a whole lot. Let me tell you what, it's not gonna make you more jacked, but it also doesn't have too many negative side effects. As far as I'm concerned, the rumors where I can give you diabetes, that's just liberal propaganda. Never heard of anyone in my entire life getting fucking diabetes from MK677. So let's grow up and get that out of our heads. That is not financial advice though. If you get fucking diabetes, don't fucking refer to this video. But it helps me eat a lot. A lot. It probably doubles my appetite. 3. The goated compounds. Testosterone. As far as it feels, makes you more confident. The mental side effects are great. But as far as it makes your physique look, you put on more muscle mass, but it's also very watery. It doesn't make you look the best if you run too high of testosterone. However, testosterone makes the world go round. And we all know that. I'm telling you, every single productive entrepreneur that's a man, you see these guys like fucking Andy Elliott, and it's like, wow, he's pretty jacked, he's pretty vascular. How is he 50 years old? The Rock. Alex Hormozi. Wow, how does he look so good at so old? Does he just work really hard? They do work really hard, but they also take testosterone. Nobody looks that good at that age, and that's just a fact. Every successful businessman takes TRT, and that's just a fact whether you like it or not. Except for the nerds. Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, they are just nerds. And you can't take any of these compounds without testosterone. You need testosterone in your cycle, so we put it at number 3. Number 2, Equipoi, EQ, the horse steroid. This one, as far as the muscle building effects, okay, I put on mass good. But let me tell you what, I feel amazing mentally. I've never felt better in my life. It's like I'm high on fucking drugs 24/7, which I do consume a lot of drugs, so it's kind of hard to gauge. Even when I'm sober, something is churning. I feel amazing, very confident, very motivated, very outgoing. I just want to go, 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 all gas, no brakes. Very nice stuff, very nice stuff. It also makes you a lot hungrier. And number 1 our favorite steroid of all time, Superdrol. Oh my god, Superdrol dries you the fuck out. Amazing pre-workout. Superdrol gives you that freaking nature look. Very veiny, very dry, very strong in a short period of time. I'm talking 2 weeks off Superdrol. Bench, gonna double. Diced. It's like Tren, except for without the mental side effects where you want to fucking blow your brains out. And you know, it just takes it out on your liver. So that's why you don't run it for more than, you know, like 6 weeks or so. It's not too big of a deal. I do get a lot of questions in my comments, you know, how does this guy afford this lifestyle? How does this guy pay for all these steroids? Because it is a hefty stack, I'm not gonna lie. As most of you guys know, I am fully unemployed. I don't have a fucking job. And I'll be just fully honest with you guys, rent has gone up, and I'm having a decently hard time staying afloat here. And you know, it's ridiculous in this fucking day and age how expensive everything is. Let's fucking take a breakdown. I broke down my expenses last month, and something's gotta go. Something's gotta fucking go. So here we go, let's take a look. Rent, $3,000 fucking dollars. My meal prep, so I do it from MegaFit Meals, it's $1,400 a month. Groceries, I only spend $250 a month on. It's not too crazy. Insurance payments is gonna be $500. Loan payments, $600. Gambling, $18,000. And my steroids are $1,500 fucking dollars. And so I'm not exactly sure what's gonna have to get cut out. I don't think any of this can get cut out. But here's the thing. A lot of people are gonna look at this for face value and say, oh, why are you fucking losing so much money gambling? That would probably make things a little bit easier. And you don't understand. Because when you're unemployed, my only stream of income is fucking gambling. Gambling is the only way I'm gonna get any of this done. You wanna talk about finances, and you're gonna sit down and look at me and say, oh, you should get rid of your only stream of income. And last month, sure, we're down $18,000, but all that means is that we're due. That we're due for a big fucking win. So you're gonna tell me right before, this is the gambling curve. You know, you start, and usually you go up a little bit, and then you get brutally raped, and it's brutal, and you're down bad, but then it's like a slingshot. It's like a little whoop, rape, boom! It's kind of like that action. That's usually how it fucking goes. Trust me, I'm literally a professional gambler, because it's my job. We need to turn this $200 into about $25,000. No problem, no freaking problem. Should be pretty lickety split. Here's the problem, Since January 5th, I'm talking 5 months ago, I have wagered $265,000. We're talking $250,000. And as you can see, we've won 31,000 times and we've lost 121,000 times. That's not a good fucking track record. The more drinks you get in your system, well, intoxication, the better luck you have. Fuck me, don't 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 fuck me, please don't fuck me. Guardians of gambling, give me two, 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 give me two. Oh my god, that would be so insane, that would be so insane. Okay, bang, 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 bang. That's good, that'll play, that'll play, that'll play. We'll just run the same bet. $500, baby. So now we have $500, we're turning into 1,000, turning into 1,000, turning into 1,000, rebet. And then look at this. $445 on black, we're just doubling it down. We're just doubling it down. You double down 3 times in a row, and you are fucking rich. And let me tell you right now, people, don't fuck me, don't fuck me. Oh, we are making it back, baby. $25,000. Fuck. Fuck! Oh my. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, that did not go as planned, but I'll tell you what. That just means we're more due for the next one. You know a cool statistic I saw? I was only, from $500, I am only 11 double ups from being a millionaire. Granted, granted, what is it? I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I hurt myself a little bit there. Door got the best of me. Energy is real, my friends. We'll start off with an easy example, manifestation. A lot of people don't like the art of manifestation, but let me paint you a picture. Let me paint you a picture. Somebody taps you on the shoulder and says, you just won $5 million. You're gonna get $5 million. But I'll tell you what, with that $5 million, it's not gonna hit your bank account for another month. You have 30 days. Even though it's not in your bank account, the day it happens, nothing has changed. Your bank account still has the same amount of money. But you're gonna carry yourself like you're on top of the fucking world. You're gonna carry yourself like you have $5 million. Even though you don't have it yet, you know it's coming. And how you act right there, how you would act in that scenario, that is the art of manifestation. You have to be able to literally taste it. You have to see it with crystal clear clarity what you want. Once you truly, truly, truly know that you're gonna get it, it comes guaranteed every time. And let me tell you, this is where it gets fucking exciting though. What if I told you you can use other people's energy? Say instead of just you manifesting something, which is powerful, say you could have 10 other people's energy working towards your goal, 100 people's energy working towards your goal, 100,000 people manifesting for you, millions of people manifesting for you. That's the power of having haters. Every successful person has almost as many haters as they do fans. And how does that benefit them? It's not by mistake. Positive manifestation is strong, but the opposite is twice as strong. I'm telling you right now, the energy of a negative is twice as strong. If you're going skiing and all you can think when you're bobbing through trees is don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, you are guaranteed to hit the fucking tree. If you're always going through life, make sure this doesn't happen, make sure this doesn't happen, all you can think about, it consumes you, is the what could go wrong, don't do this. Funny how that works, that always fucking happens. So if you use other people's fucking energy to make it happen for you, you post something on the internet, and we'll just use me for an example. I have millions of people watching my stuff. Don't get more jacked, don't make more money. Every time somebody thinks that, every single fucking time somebody thinks that, it's feeding my energy. And all I have to do is sit back in my fucking chair and harvest it. You read my comments, you see the insane, overwhelming amount of people that I'm consuming. And this is exactly why haters are a fucking must. If you wanna really learn how to harvest other people's energy, you have to go out of your way to make it happen. Once you can do it, it's easy, it's butter, no problem. A good practice, if you're having a really hard time using other people's energy for your benefit, is you just go to a movie theater, buy a ticket to a movie theater. It's gotta be sold out. It's gotta be a packed movie theater. You're gonna walk right up into the middle of the movie theater. Go right up in front of the screen. Everyone's gonna see you. They're gonna see your shadow casting, projecting on the screen. You're gonna be huge, bigger than life. Look up to the fucking skies, and you're just gonna scream the N-word as loud as you can. Yeah! They're gonna look at you like, what the fuck? This guy is a fucking nut job. And then you walk out, you go home. And for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, these people, all they're gonna be able to think about is what the fuck was that? Because nobody does that. Nobody, you just walked into a movie theater, looked at God, and called him the N-word. These people have never seen anything like this in their life. They're gonna go home, sit down at dinner. You'll never guess what happened to me at the movies today. And now all of a sudden they have 5 people. Their whole family is thinking about it. They don't know who you are, but they're thinking about you. And all you have to do is go home and lay down in your bed. Put your feet up. And just as easy as that, my friends, I took their souls. I consumed their fucking mind. That kid just snapped. He's a crazy man. You didn't snap. You didn't snap. You're not crazy. You know exactly what you were doing. You were harvesting the energy. And once you know what that feels like, you can translate it to a more productive energy harvestation. You know, obviously, people thinking about you because you just called God the N-word, maybe not the most productive. It'll fuel your energy, fuel your body, and you'll feel great. Don't get me wrong, you'll feel great after that. My friends that have ran Ment in the past say, oh, Ment makes you fucking crazy. Ment makes you so aggressive. I feel like I got it cranked up tight. I'm feeling pretty level-headed. I don't feel aggressive at all today. And I feel like I really have some clear, good thoughts. So let's continue the podcast because, oh, we are far from done. God, why are fucking Jewish people so sneaky all the time, bro? One thing I wanted to touch on, you know, is bodybuilding. The sport bodybuilding. I will never understand it, dude. People tell me all the time, you cannot take these steroids unless you're gonna hop on stage. Unless you're a bodybuilder, you can't be taking these drugs. And I just ask you why. You know, I take steroids because it's nice to walk around 230 lean, jacked. You know, it helps me make more money, get more girls. That's why I do it. I just enjoy being jacked, the mindset, it's great. Why the fuck do I need to prance around on stage like an idiot? Not trying to disrespect the sport, but for fucking what? I get the idea, like, challenge yourself. People run marathons because it's a good challenge, you know? But bodybuilding is horrible for you. To get to 5% body fat and that large, it is so bad for you. Even the most prestigious award in bodybuilding, the IFBB Pro card. What the fuck does that get you? A little piece of paper. You gonna show the bitches the IFBB Pro card? I just don't understand what it gets you. And again, no disrespect to the sport, but it's mildly frustrating that we have these bodybuilders, these coaches that are forcing people or like hurting people into bodybuilding. If you start working out to get in shape, you want to get jacked, you want to get goo, you have to hop on stage. Everyone tells me to hop on stage. Hop on stage, hop on. It's like, dude, what if I just want to like the way I look? What if I just want to be happy with my body without committing all of that bullshit to hop on stage? And that's how I feel most people are. Everyone's yapping in their ear, oh, you look great, you should go on stage now. What? Why? I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I like working out, I like getting a good pump, I like looking good, feeling good. Why the fuck do I have to hop on stage now? I'm in the unpopular opinion here. It's just common knowledge, everyone knows. You like building bigger muscles, you hop on stage. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick Q&A from Snapchat. If you don't have my Snapchat already, ping right there, SHANESTOFFER. I interact with you guys a lot on there. I answer a lot of you guys' questions. I read all the comments and shit. And then I also post, you know, everything that I do all day long. If you want a more intimate experience with the Togi life, Snapchat's the place to be. So, first question on Snapchat. Do I smoke weed? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The ROI on marijuana is just, it's probably the worst ROI of not any drug, you know. ROI of like heroin cannot be that good. But what the fuck is weed good for? Actually, as a matter of fact, the other stream, I did a pros and cons of smoking weed. I even went as far as to put together a lovely weed versus Goober comparison. We're doing a quick bong versus Goober comparison. Bong, there is one pro. Music sounds kind of nice. Cons, more likely to jack off, no aura, paranoid, self-conscious, makes you want to eat Skittles, makes you stupid, think slow, smells bad, bitches hate it, no REM sleep, sleeps with fuck cycle, fucks with stomach, very addictive, impossible to riz, no sex, makes you feel like you're having a fucking heart attack every single time, it's way too easy to get baked, it fucks with your throat, it fucks with your lungs, you build a tolerance like no other drug, it makes you worse at gambling, that's a big one, makes you content with being average/loser, your girlfriend will leave you if you smoke weed, that is just a fact, and it increases your estrogen. When I'm telling you, it will give you gyno. It's that strong. Instead of porn, what about phone sex? Nah, I can't get behind that, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. So anyways, we have 1 pro, 24 cons. Goober, our wonderful Goober, bro. We have high energy, godlike strength, amazing aura, extreme confidence, doesn't mess with diet too bad, you don't get the munchies, very productive, dopamine like no fucking other drug, makes you better at gambling, makes you more money, more bitches, happier life, think fast, not that addictive, I can stop whenever I want, and that is a fact. So we have 3 cons, 22 pros. What are you gonna do? Bong or Goober? Why is bong so popular? I don't know why bong's so popular. Maybe because it's legal. You know what you should do? Is replace the bong for the Goober. And you will be a much more productive, happier person. We just laid it out for you. Some people will say sober is the way to go. I'm here to say that I'm not really into that. You know, I think it's great if you want to be sober. I'm not going to tell you to not be sober. Do whatever you want. But me personally, I need a vice. And I used to smoke a lot of weed, and my whole life changed. When I just swapped the weed for goobs, it's no problem. It's an easy swap. And if you are a high-functioning human while smoking weed, I'm telling you right now, you could function 5x, 10x if you didn't fucking smoke weed. A lot of people, oh, but I make all this money, I do all this, I'm good, weed helps me. No, it doesn't. In no scenario does weed help you achieve your goals. Just because you're decently successful doesn't mean it's not holding you back. Best workout to forget her? You're sad because a girl just broke your heart. Number 1, if you smoke weed, that's a fucking problem. That's why she left you in the first place, is because you're always stoned. When you're baked, tail between the legs, you're just a bitch. And girls will pick up on that. No problem. They'll see you baked ass and be like, that's disgusting. Look at this fucking cuck muncher. The biggest problem with weed is that it makes you content with doing nothing. You think you could sit there, watch Adventure Time, and eat ice cream all night long if you weren't baked and enjoy it? You'd be sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm a fucking loser. But the second you get baked, it feels amazing. You're cool with it. Until the morning comes and nothing changed. Nothing is better. How are you gonna forget a girl? Not by getting baked. That's a temporary solution. A Band-Aid, my friends. What you need to do is sober the fuck up, switch to the Goober schneefs, get jacked, take some testosterone, and get fucking rich. Give it 6 months of violent intention. You know what you can get done in 12 hours a day. Stop doing drugs, other than stimulants, obviously. Get rich and jacked. That's the best way. That's the best way to forget about a girl. I've talked about these topics before. I've said these exact things on my Snapchat, but this deserves to be said to a wider audience. I should write a book, a Bible, except for I'm not too good at writing. Grammar's not quite there. So, we're gonna just put on a podcast. Alright, this is a long one. This is a great question. I'm very convinced I have low testosterone because I consume 3,000 calories and I just maintain 165 pounds. Now it's just getting hard for me to eat and I don't know what to do. Is MK677 and a test cycle the answer? And if I were to come off, is my body going to stop producing as much test as I have now? It's a great question. And yeah, pretty much, if you're dating a girl that's older than you, that's super fucking gay, inherently. Any woman that's older than you, total fucking. These women that are older than you all have this weird domination fetish. Sure, a very masculine man, for the time being, can make a submissive, but only for a little bit. It's like taming a tiger. You know what I mean? You can tame the tiger, but deep down it'll always have that wild beast. She's always gonna have that in her. She's always deep down gonna have that, I wanna peg the shit out of you. You know, you gotta treat these bitches like bananas. 18 to 21 years old, the only appropriate age. You know, because you wouldn't eat a banana before it's ripe. That's gonna go ahead and make you a total pedophile. And you also wouldn't eat a banana after it's rotten. Over 21, that's dust. That's expired. There's a rotten banana. And since you asked, other red flags in girls that are just going to be a no-go in the book of Togi. If you wear a hat, total not cool, not going to happen. It's just not natural. A girl wearing a hat is kind of the exact same as you prancing around as a man in a skirt. Not going to fucking play. So as far as jobs, the ideal job is, you know, no job at all. So, you know, you find a girl in college, fall in love, make her your wife. Boom, she doesn't have a job, no problem. I don't want to sit there and come home and have my girlfriend talking my ear off about, you know, what the fuck she did at work today. The only appropriate job for a girl is going to be an OnlyFans model. That'll play, dude. That'll play because they'll have money. They're still going to be submissive. On top of that, it's pretty empowering. Really think about what's going on. Because you're talking about, this is my girlfriend. This is effectively my property. You know what I mean? And, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. I take that back. I take that back entirely. But it's yours. You know, I'm as much her property. Okay, this is a good way to put it. She's not my property. Well, she is, but I'm as much her property as she is mine. So you have your girlfriend, who is yours. Other men are willing to pay their hard-earned money just to look at it. Just to look at what you have. Imagine this. You have a cool car. Then you have other dudes lining up that are willing to give you $5, $10, $20 just so they can see a picture of your fucking car. First of all, very depressing for the other dudes. Like, get your own fucking car. The fuck are you jacking off to my car for? That's another good segue. You can't be fucking watching porn. Super gay. You're just watching another man schlong a dong or wrong dong, pump the shit out of some guts, bro. You're looking at him as much as you are a female. Porn will make you gay, dude. And then as far as buying another girl's OnlyFans, and your energy is your nectar. You only have so much energy. You only have so many hours in a day. You're spending your time, your energy to get money. Not only are you wasting your money, you're wasting more time, more energy on giving it to a fucking on the internet. What? What the fuck are we doing here? And that's another good point. If your girlfriend is an OnlyFans model and she has hundreds of thousands of dollars of energy coming into her, since that's yours, that energy translates to you. Oh my god, it's amazing. And on top of that, you have other dudes. Oh, disgusting, he's a cuck, this and that. His girlfriend's on OnlyFans, that's gross. I could never let my girlfriend do that. Those are the same guys. Those are the same guys buying your girlfriend's OnlyFans. And this is game. They're gonna suck the skin off of your. That was a long rant. I need to sit down once a week and get my thoughts out. Maybe once a week do a YouTube video, once a week do a podcast with the voices, because I just got a million fucking things to say to you guys, and I can't fit it in a regular YouTube video. I think that I'm not winning gambling because it's online. I'm starting to think it might be rigged. So I'm gonna go to a real life scene. How about that? I'm gonna book my flights right now. Flight to Vegas. Alright, so anyways, headed to Vegas tomorrow. That's it. That's gonna be it for this video. Cheers, you guys. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Have an absolutely gut pumping day, my friends.